Hello everyone and welcome back to SaiyanSquabbles. I am yours truly, Papa Ping Pong, here to bring you another battle featuring once again Mr Grizzlyman's green-yellow Jiren on the left and my blue-yellow Kefla I just recently did a profile on the right. So, quick to note, I do have a Discord now. The link to join will be in the description below if you guys are interested in talking about Dragon Ball stuff and card game stuff and, you know, some other stuff in between. But yeah, so let's get into it. He gets first turn, he charges a Ribrian, multicolor, and I believe it passes. So I charge a Chomp of Autos, and then I use the Kefla effect to play a 2-drop Kale from hand, which allows me to search the top 10 cards of my deck for a Kaba or Khalifa with energy cost 2 or less and play it. So I play the Khalifa, which then allows me to search the top 5 for a Universe 6 and add it to my hand. Quick disclaimer. This isn't really a disclaimer, I guess, but there is a slight glare. It will be a little prominent, but it's not too bad. But I just want to let you guys know. As you can, I guess, already kind of see. But I find the 4-drop Khalifa, the not evolve target, but you know what I mean. So, and that was all for free, which is pretty nice. And I swing his leader for 10k, no negates, and he takes it. I don't want him to be able to use his leader effect a lot, so I really want to try to reduce him early on. But I also want to try to keep cards in hand because that's this deck's one big issue is drawing. Which, speaking of which, I didn't mention this in my deck profile, but if for people that haven't seen it, I don't run Saiyan Instincts grade 8. But if you do have it, run it. I would run 2 of it to help you draw. I don't run it because, 1, I don't have it, but 2, I'm trying to avoid draft box cards for your guys' deck profiles. But anyway, so he attacks my leader, he takes a life, plays Casserole, and Casserole finds a Kunshi, or a 1-drop Universe 11 from the deck and plays it, and it's Kunshi in this case. So he's down to 6 life, because leader effect does cost to take a life. And then I take it, so I'm down to 7. And that's another thing, I have no Self-Awakening in this deck, which I didn't even realize for a while. But luckily this deck does not need to be awakened to pop off, but I do recommend running Awakening Talent Pan in here if you can. But he passes turn, I charge a Beerus, I play a Khalifa, search top 5 for a Kefla, and I do use my, or I don't know why I tapped, I think I wanted to try to find a 2-drop Kale, or, oh no, I had a 2-drop Kaba in hand. And I'm going to use his effect, my leader effect, to play him for free, search top 7, and I get that 2 Universe 6 from to my hand, and I add another one of those Kales and a super combo, but then I have to drop 1 card from my hand, if I added 1 or more cards to my hand. So I pitch, I believe, Planet Vegeta? Yes, I do. Swinging his leader again. I really don't like giving him cards, but I don't want him to build a board either, because that effect is very, very strong. But I do arrival out a Chomp of Autos. So what am I at? I'm at 15, 20, 30. Because I do combo the Khalifa, and the Khalifa is going to be able to evolve onto one of my Khalifas on board, or be placed on top of. So it's a 30k single, I believe. Single. Does he take it? He does. So I play, and then I have no targets to put in rest mode except energy, so I put his energy in rest mode, and I swing 20k double strike into his leader. He does not negate. I don't think I combo, and he takes it. He's already down to 3. And now I still want to deal damage because I don't want to get his leader effect. So I swing 9k into lead. He's got no negates. Or no, he's debating here, I think. Does he negate? He does not, so I combo the Kaba off to go up to 14. He awakens. And then he takes a life for leader effect. And I just reminded him to restand one and draw one. And then I pass turn. So this Surge Kefla I think is really good if you get the right pieces in your hand. This deck does brick more than most decks that I play, so it does happen. Luckily, I got a lot of what I needed in my starting hand to do a lot of damage early on. The one thing I was missing was the is it Celestial Union or it's the Union Patara Kefla for free from the tournament pack. But he swings at my leader, or no, he swings at Khalifa, the double strike, because his leader does get plus 5k on the swing, so he's a threat into my rest moded Khalifa. So that's 20k and he draws one. Does he combo here? And I only have 3 cards in hand, as you guys can see. Drawing, you don't draw a lot with this deck, but you do get a lot of cheated plays. He combos 30 with the Ribrian. And he plays out a Ribrian and KOs the Kale. I probably would have targeted the Chompavados to KO, because then I would have had to pitch a card, and I only have 3 in hand, so that's kind of not good for me. But then I take it. Unless the Chompavados is more than 4, but I don't think it is off the top of my head. I think it's exactly a 4 cost. Taps 1, he plays, or he's successoring for Dispo, and I got no response. So he puts Ribrian in the drop area, and then he plays Dispo, and Dispo's effect is draw 1. I don't know if Ribrian's skill was negated, or if he forgot to just proc it. If he forgot to proc it, that is a misplay, but if it's only activated once per turn, he did not misplay. Because then he could have targeted the Chompavados. So he passes turn, I charge the Champa, and I play another one of the 2-drop Kales. I know you can't really tell from the glare. Look at the top 10 cards in my deck. Looking for a Khalifa here. Do I hit one? I do hit a Khalifa. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the new format. Again, I know it's a little rough around the edges right now, but I hope it allows you guys to keep up more and looks just a little more presentable. Still working on it. Gonna do probably a dial for the life and try to maybe add some animation and stuff like that, but I am still no editing wizard yet. But then I find I take the 1-drop Kale, I think it was that, or a 4-drop Kale, but I believe I already have a 4-drop Kale in hand, and I'm like, I don't really want either of these, but I will take the Kale. So I'm debating what to do here, because I still only have 4 cards in hand, I believe. So I do Union into the 4-drop. And then I swing at his leader, 19k. So this is a 19k dual attack. And then he uses his active battle to take a life, and I can't deal damage for the duration of the turn, so he's at 1 life. I play the 1-drop, and I add it allows me to add a energy cost 3 or higher to my hand, and I add the double strike Khalifa. I don't know why I couldn't say words for a second. But then I pass turn. I'm still at 7 life, so I am not afraid. And he is only on his 4th turn, so I know he's not going to be able to get the Jiren out. He does charge the 12-drop from set 4, Colossal Warfare. So he's debating here. So he swings at my leader. 20k. I do not negate. I'm really wanting him to attack me here. I really want to see some cards. So he combos to 30, and he's going to arrival here. He rivals a Broly, and I believe he's gonna want to KO he's gonna KO the Kefla, which is the smartest choice on his part. And then I take it. Excuse me. So he's debating what to do here. He has to be very careful, because I'm going to be trying to go for game next turn, obviously, because he's at 1 life. So he didn't attack with Broly, which in my opinion was the right move. He's debating to attack to just deal more damage, but I do think he made the right move by not giving me more cards. So that was a good play on his part. So I skip charge, I swing to Leader with Chomp of Autos, I'm trying to bait out the Nimbus, which I do. And he pitches a Topo. And I Surge Awaken here. Even though I don't get my effects, I want to see some new cards. So I do want to kill in this turn. So I swing at his Leader for 15. And he does Nimbus again, but no pitch, obviously. So now he's tapped out with 1 life, so I'm going to be trying to go for game here. I'm just deciding what the play is. Because I would have liked to combo into a Kefla that I have from hand. This is my last attack, so it's 4k. I go up to 14, switch Broly to rest mode because might as well. 19. 29, 39, 49, and that is game. So that was a pretty fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the deck in action, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching Mr. Grizzlyman play his very fun U11 deck again. And more battles are coming, as well as deck profiles, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day. See ya!